All right, so let's see what zodiac sign is going to go first. Hey, Miss Kelly, how are you? Missy. Okay, so let's make sure all the comments are coming in okay. And now, let's see which one's going to go first, guys. Shut up. Taurus is going first. Dang. Let's go, Taurus. Taurus is first in line. We'll see who's coming after that. Let's look at Taurus's weekly reading for this week. What are you guys going to experience? What's going on internally? What can we expect? That juicy stuff. All right. So let's see, Taurus. Internal energy for Taurus for this week, please. Ooh, I like that. And helpful energy. Uh-oh. Hey, Google, play uncopyrighted chill hop music, please. It's going to go on YouTube, but I need to make sure.
Okay, here's a YouTube music playlist called Chill Lo-Fi Hip Hop. Copyright.
You rock. All right, cool.
#NCM.
So let's go ahead and get started. Taurus, first and foremost, overall energy is strategy. It does look like it does look like we are going to have to strategize, I guess, our next plan. What we're trying to put forth. There is some sort of strategy that's surrounding that right now. It does seem like you're getting divine help though with the feather. It looks like the divine is here to help you strategize or like try and give you a direction to go towards. Anything else for that for Taurus here? Yeah, it's authority that you're taking too. You're taking quite a bit of authority on the decisions that you're making, what direction you're going to be taking next. But there's like this, like you know what you want and you're going to go after it. And internal energy is the same. I've got Page of Wands here. And Page of Wands is talking about, you know, I've noticed with his energy recently, it's more like inspiration. I feel like he's an inspirational card. He goes in, he shows you what it should look like, and then you're like, oh, okay, I get it. And I feel like you are inspired. Oh, that's so funny. I was just talking to my friend, and she's a Taurus. She's in here, Yisby. And she was talking about how she was inspired, so that's so appropriate. And that's what I see is happening this week. There's more excitement surrounding your decisions. Internally, you're like excited about what's happening here. Now, yeah, and big turnaround too, because it looks like before it was like, I don't really want anything. I'm not really interested in this or that. Kind of bored, not interested in new things coming. And now it's like opening. So we're changing that a little bit and it feels good. Helpful energy, victory and success paired with accelerated motion, accelerated motion here. So here, hi, my love. Here, you're going to be seeing how much you've already overcome, all of the mountains that you have overcome and where you are now. I think that some manifestations from probably about 6 months ago, 6 months to a year ago, could be starting to manifest themselves now. And they're all coming in and you're like, holy cow, this is cool. Like you're starting to see the manifestations actually coming through. It does seem like there is a victory here, like a physical, tangible victory that you'll be feeling this week. And I think that that is where the divine is kind of coming in to make sure that you know what direction to go. So yeah, that is really awesome. And let me get you guys some affirmations for the week as well. That was fast. Your first one is offer supportive suggestion. Stay positive. So I guess that's with your strategy, and internally you want to talk to yourself as positively as possible because you're taking on this new energy of like, shut up. What did I just say? Bottom of the deck, look back 6 months. That's what I'm telling you. I do think that 6 months ago there was manifestations that you were like, man, I wish I could have this, or I wish I had that, or whatever. And now it's like slowly but surely coming towards you, just like you like it, Taurus, slowly but surely. So yeah, offer supportive suggestion, stay positive, keeping your mind on the ball here, not letting yourself fall off. And all is well right now. And say that until it's true. You know the vibes, Taurus. No, but it does look like you're going to have a really good week this week. Any Tauruses in the building? Can I get you guys to send a crystal ball emoji? Taurus is done. I can't wait to see y'all's week. Who is next on the list? Yes, let's go. I love you guys so much. All right, let's see. Who do we have? Who do we have? Scorpio, your polar opposite, Taurus. Next, we've got Scorpio. Do we have any Scorpios in the building? Right, so let's go Scorpio. Let's see what our week's going to look like, overall energy here. Dang, that card wanted to come out, and I'm going to let it. It was like giving me resistance, so I'm going to open that there. Let's see internal energy, what's going on this week for Scorps. That looks nice. Helpful energy. Alrighty, so Scorpio, let me get this internal energy, please. Scorpio, your overall energy here is fire. You've got action, and you've got door to value. So I think that what's happening this week is, and this is the one that wanted to come out, it didn't want to like close up with it. So I took it out anyway. And I think it's because whatever actions that you're taking this week or that you're being pushed to take, they need to come with a certain belief behind them, Scorpio. You need to have this belief of knowing the truth about yourself, which is your actual value. And your value doesn't have anything to do with how much money you make or, you know, what you can create with your hands, food-wise or music-wise. You guys are so talented. This is a value of what you give to the earth, what you give to the planet, what you're here for. And it's to exist. Your existence itself is valuable. But there is other areas and forms of I guess, ways that you're going to see your true value and you're going to feel really, really valued here, Scorpio. I also have action. So this is the idea that we're basing our action on, which is our true value. And then we can take action on whatever it is that we want to. And it looks like, it's going to be a very quick sort of experience here. I think some information might be coming to you guys here unexpectedly. That's going to make you want to take action. In a good way, though. It does seem really positive. Internally, I've got Knight of Spheres, so this is about overcoming. I think that you've built calluses over some things that were like kind of poking the skin there, or poking the heart. I think you've built some calluses over it. There's a much bigger strength that you're carrying with you guys this week, and it does seem like you're really not temperamental, opposite. I feel like you're kind of tempering yourself in a way that's really productive too, kind of keeping one foot on the ground, keeping one foot in the water, and staying as balanced as possible throughout this like overcoming experience that you're having internally. In other words, you're going to feel like a badass. So the helpful energy here is sacrifice. And I want to see what that's referring to, please, for Scorpio. It does seem like there's some sort of emotions that we're trying to like drown you here, but you're, like I said, you're overcoming it. It's almost like you build a bridge where you didn't think one could exist, in order to get out of a situation or to get yourself out of a certain thought process or mind entrapment that you kept getting into. Helpful energy here for Scorpio. And boom, baby, 10 of Pentacles. Scorpio, you guys have money this week. Y'all are getting either money this week, extra payment, or something like that. It's in it to win it. Let's go. Yep, definitely. All right, so let me go ahead and get you guys' affirmations here. Oops. All right, what do we have here for Scorpio for the week? Beautiful. Nice. Bottom of the deck. I understand. Ooh, this is my favorite. I understand the process of creating the solution is a pivotal part of the lesson. Oh, thanks so much. I understand the process of creating the solution is a pivotal part of the lesson. So it's not just about the solution itself. It's more like how you got to that point to create that solution yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the main point here. You bring beauty to the world. I was just telling you, whether it's food, whether it's music or art, Scorpio, you guys bring beauty to the world. Y punto. And protect your investments. That might even be what you're doing here internally. You could have invested yourself in a different direction. And now you're like really protecting that investment so much so that you're like sitting on it. Like, yo, nah, I'm keeping it warm. Nobody can touch this or mess with this energy. So you're really protective this week as well. Your value is going up, Taurus. What? Scorpio. Alrighty, and that's what I have for Scorpio. What do you guys think? Are my Scorpios in the building? Can I get a crystal ball emoji? Capricorn. We got Caps in the building. Capricorn's in the building. Do we have any Capricorns? Capricorn, please. Capricorn, internal. Internal. Ew, did you hear how I said that? Gross. So nasally. Ugh. Helpful energy for Capricorn. Helpful energy for Capricorn. That's better. That's better. All right. Dang, that looks good. I feel some spotlight energy coming for you guys this week. I see a little bit of silence here. What's this silence about? What is it? Yeah. And what are we contemplating here? I see. Okay, so your overall energy for Capricorn, we've got the thinking woman. Let's go. This is telling me that you are noticing this week an alternative direction or a new way up. So like a staircase here where you can actually elevate yourself and go to a higher level here. And it does seem like you're following your heart with this, with a green dress, and she's got blue flowers on her head. So I feel like that's with her communication. There's something that you're like intellectually receiving this week here that's going to show you a new direction that you can go. And I feel like you're going to want to go pretty quickly with the Chariot card here. Internal energy, I've got Two of Wands. So this is prospects, like looking at your prospects. I could go this way, I could go that way. We do know a move needs to be made, but we're deciding which direction to go. And I feel like there could even be a little bit of nervousness to go through this sort of portal here of the two, the Two of Wands. You're going through it. And to pair with that is actually the Eight of Cups. So it's like you could be considering, especially with this new option that's making itself available to you, you could be considering going a different direction and leaving an old situation here, Capricorn. And that could be what you're pondering right now is if you can leave, if you can't, how should we do it? Strategizing pretty much. And your helpful energy here is hope. This is where I feel you guys could definitely be in the spotlight. I feel like hope itself and good feelings and hope itself is in the spotlight for you. And this is where it's like opening up and shedding light in an area where I feel like you were trying to make that decision on what to happen, on what to make happen. Okay, let's get some, affirmations for Capricorn here. Capricorn, there it is, and there it went. Perfect. It is on the floor now. Ooh, all right, bottom of the deck. Nothing I can't handle. There's nothing you cannot handle. Boom, this week. Create new excitement in your life. And that would have actually fallen on top of this area over here. So I would associate that with hope. I think that there's some new excitement that's coming into your life, especially if it's been like a little bit boring or just like super mellow, nothing too much going on. It looks like things are actually moving now. And you are a powerful communicator. And that's what I was saying here with this card with those blue flowers. There's like something with intellectualizing or communicating something that you're really going to flourish with this week. So yeah, Capricorn, that sounds good. Do I have any Capricorns in the building? Can I get a crystal ball emoji in the comments? Who's next? Gemini. Gemini is next. Okay, so let's see. All right, Gemini, what do we have for this week, please? Okay, that was messy. Overall energy is a little stuck. Oh, because you're, wow. Okay, internal energy. Nice. And helpful energy here. Yes, thanks. Ooh, we got two. I'm glad we did. We needed that. All right, let's get some clarification here for gems. That's why it was stuck, because there was stuck energy before this started moving. Okay. And what's that there? Please. Ooh, okay. Let's go. There you are. So first and foremost, your overall energy is the temple path. And this is the one that got kind of sticky. I was trying to get the cards separated and they were like messy. It was a mess. But the reason why, this is actually the direct path that you should be on. This means that you are on your soul path. You know what you're doing. You're dedicating yourself in the right way, and there's no misused energy, pretty much, we could say. Paired with that is Four of Swords. So this is why I felt like it was sticky. It was hard. It's like it's difficult for you to get up and get out of the situation that you've been in, probably in silence or in retraction or in contemplation or something like that. And this is kind of where that's opening here. And I feel like you're getting up and out of this sort of paused energy to start moving towards where you want to go. Internal energy is stating the same thing. Three of Wands. We're finally ready to take that next step. Even if you're like, no, I think that that's what's happening. You're ready to take the next step, because even your clarification cards, we got quite a few. Eight of Swords. This is fear of the truth, fear of communication, or listening to somebody else's communication, like knowing that they're going to say something that's going to hurt your feelings, or knowing that you're just sensitive, so you don't want anybody's anything. And this is where we're coming from. And look, finally, we've got some action coming up where we were silent. There's a breakthrough communication with this and a change within your daily life that's happening for you guys, Gemini. And it feels like it's all happened internally first. Helpful energy here is the crown chakra, which I love. Thanks for the follows, guys. And emotional loss. So what I think is happening is, as you're taking the next step onto something new, it's like you had a couple options. So some options clearly didn't make the cut. And I do feel like you're kind of releasing those options with love, because you finally decided on a direction that you want to go. I also want to say here, and you decided with the King of Swords that's come out there. He makes like difficult decisions. He can be black and white. Give me the details. What are the facts? And let me make a decision. That type of vibe. But you also have the crown chakra here, and this is where you can download and extract amazing ideas from the ethers. So I do think that there's going to be like this amazing idea that you download this week, Gemini, that's really going to kind of broaden your perspective, something that you wouldn't have been able to think about yourself. It's one of those things, you know, when you get those crazy ideas and it's like, oh, where the hell did that come from? So yeah, that's what I see. Let me get you guys some affirmations. That was fast. Bottom of the deck. Bring more color in your everyday life. Bring more color into your everyday life. How appropriate. I like never wear colors. It's pretty black and white for me. But, or brown. But yeah, I brought some color into your life today. Yay. Holy shiznickel. You got from the other side. This is a passed on loved one, Gemini. I think the Geminis could be realizing that they've got a little bit more connection to the spirit realm than they're giving themselves credit for, especially if this is coming out in a collective reading. So I do think that Geminis might want to take some time and space to listen to, like, I don't know, passed on loved ones in both directions. Higher in age, lower in age. Maybe if they aren't even incarnated on the planet anymore. It just feels like somebody from the other side's trying to reach out and they need silence from you so you can listen. And you have bring exciting fire to the world. Initiate. Let's go. And that's what I'm saying. That's what you're doing. You're finally initiating something where we were stopped up, we were afraid, and we were taking a break. Not anymore, baby. And that's for Geminis. I got two of them. OMG. Should I open them both? I kind of want to. It's my game. Should I do it? I don't know. Libra. Somebody was asking about Libra. I got you now, baby. Do we have any Libras in the build? Yes, thank you for the crystal balls. All right, so let's see what's going on with Libra. Ooh, I looked at it. Okay, so Libra is next. Libra, for this week, please. Overall energy. And white. Libra, internal energy. Two of them. Look at that. Look at, what the heck is that? What's going on there? Defying gravity, maybe? Wow. Okay. Helpful energy for Libra. Damn. Wow, big turnaround this week for Libras. Looks pretty dramatic. It looks pretty dramatic. Let's get some clarification here just to be sure. Looks like that's about money. What's going on internally? Decisions. And what are we winning at back here? Because that's a serious win. Go for it. You want to come out? Okay, cool. So your overall energy here, Libra, is hostilities, and it's surrounding money or a deep, long-standing relationship. It seems like there's some sort of communication rifts that we're going through right now within either not finances themselves, but I feel like maybe like a long-term career that you guys have, or like a long-term money source. There could be a couple of like issues through communication about those things. I'll tell you one thing though. I think that you're going to have it like just the knowledge that you need in order to do this. I feel like the other person, if they're like, if it's somebody else that's trying to come to you with hostilities, it feels like they're moving from a place of emotion and not so much intellect. He's left his like armor off. In other words, he's like, you just got me really upset and I'm just going to charge. Like, you're smarter than that. You know what I mean? If somebody's trying to, like, bring hostilities towards you through emotion, you're going to win this through facts, okay? And if anybody's got the facts, I feel like you do. So internally, I've got 8 of Swords. This is where you're afraid to speak about the facts. You're afraid to maybe come out and speak your piece. But Queen of Swords is here to come in with that sword and cut those binds that you have. There's like 2 different parts of you here, Gemini. Libra. Oh, I almost called you Gemini. Crazy. There's 2 different parts of you here, Libra, that are like helping each other out. Where like one part of you is still afraid of the same old things that you used to be afraid of, but you've changed so much that the new part is trying to help this old part to free itself. I hope that makes sense. To clarify that, I've got 2 of Pentacles, and this is where you could be kind of balancing some stuff here. It's very Gemini energy. There's like 2 of everything here. And we're balancing maybe 2 directions, 2 options. I could go about it this way, or I could go about it that way. I'll tell you, your emotions are a little bit crazy right now, so I would say stick to the facts. That's what's going to be the most helpful thing for you here. You are going to be divinely guided to kind of either make a decision or put a pentacle down. How are they going to help you with that? They're sending in the 8 of Wands here, which is fast manifestations and quick understandings. Things that might have taken you 4 or 5 months to actually comprehend. You're comprehending it like this. And each little thing that's coming in that's new for you has this beautiful ability to grow with all the leaves that are on it. So yeah, internally, you're really blossoming. You're cutting an old fear off. Or you're cutting it free, and you're saying you don't have to be scared anymore. There's a real nurturing thing happening internally. And what's your helpful energy? Thank you, Triumph. Oh. Chef's kiss. This is where you overcome it. And I do also think that within this overcoming and this success and this triumph that you're feeling over the situation, it's going to re-inspire you and reinvigorate you here. With the orange light in the back, I would say that this is like the the sacral chakra. And I think that that's like creative, sexual. Like, you know, when you win and you just feel damn good and you're like, oh, I feel so good. I'm so hot. Like, you know, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting, that you're just feeling really good about yourself. And I think you'll be triumphing in that communication issue that we see here earlier in the reading. Whatever communication issues others are coming to you with, you hold the knowledge, you hold the skills of communication. They're moving from an emotional place. So yeah, that's what I see for Geminis. You guys are overcoming for Libra. What the flip? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Libra. I love you guys so much. I really do. Ida. Bottom of the deck. You are protected. You are protected. If you feel it's right, leap. Release yourself. You're doing it yourself. That same sword that somebody's trying to use against you, you're using it to free yourself from these binds. It's really cool, actually. It's like transmuting. My feelings matter, but they do not make my decisions. Like, right? God complex kicks in. That's good. So yeah, my feelings matter, but they do not make my decisions. We're not going to push through the way other people are pushing through emotionally and making decisions emotionally. We are not going to go that route this week. I think that facing the facts is what's going to be better for you. I release past anger and hurt, then fill myself with peaceful thoughts. You are creating peace on a certain level within yourself this week. And how much credit have you given yourself? How much credit have you given yourself? I'm going to leave that there. Also, card drop. Okay, thank you. If we have any Geminis in the building, can you guys send a crystal ball emoji? Let's go, baby. What do we have for Leo this week? Water. We have water for Leo this week. All right, Leo, let's see what's the vibe for this week. What's our overall energy, please? Oh, shit. Little messy again. It's like a lot of things want to happen this week, but not all of them can happen in 1 week, is what it feels like. All right, internal energy for Leo. Yes, exactly. Helpful energy for Leo here, please, for this week. Damn. Growth, expansion this week, hardcore. What's that right there? Damn. Am I the drama? Am I the drama? Says Leo. Internal energy here. And your helpful energy. Yeah. Ooh, searching. Where's it at? There it is. Anything else? Damn, same card. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get started. Your overall energy here, Leo, and work with me. It's storm warning, but it's paired with the Emperor and Seven of Pentacles. So something's going on here for my Leos where you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's what it feels like. Like, it's like you see something coming towards you. You're acting on something this week. Okay, for some of you guys, this could be structures, your job, your boss, where you've been waiting on something to come through from them, but it hasn't come through yet. Like they're sitting on it, you're just waiting on it, and you'll bring the storm. Or alternatively, this could actually be your spirituality or your religion. And I feel like maybe you could be readjusting those beliefs or those beliefs within yourself this week too, Leo. So, and alternatively, this could actually be a partner who's older than you or even a parent. And it's like you're waiting on something from someone, but there's a storm warning coming ahead. So you're like peeping game and noticing that things aren't like moving in this direction or they're getting stopped up somewhere. Internally, I think it's going to make you want to hold on to what you've got so far. So internally, it's like you're like, okay, wait a minute. I don't know what's happening over there. So I'm just going to stay as secure as possible internally. So, if there are some of you guys that are dealing with issues with your spirituality, or actually, we're not going to put them hand in hand. Let's say your religion. I do think that you're going to be holding on to some of those values here where you're not going to kind of let up on some things. Like your beliefs are hardening here and they're rerouting themselves deeper and stronger. But there is some information that you could become privy to this week as well that you weren't expecting. Maybe there's details that you didn't realize. Maybe you realize that somebody has been withholding information from you about this opportunity that you've been waiting on. And you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to hold on to what I have and not invest anymore. So I feel like retracting investments here for you guys. Retracting investments and pulling back your energy to keep it like with you until you know more details about what's going on next. Helpful energy is spiritual strength. So the reason why this is happening in the first place is because you guys are expanding where your ceiling was. This is how much you could take. This is how much you could grow as well. Now that ceiling is expanding itself because of this new spiritual strength that you've created within yourself and through any sort of fear that you've been experiencing. It's like you're transmuting it and you're keeping yourself more safe. That has to do with maybe feeling left out in the cold. You could have been feeling left out in the cold for something, or separate. Maybe you didn't want to ask for help. This could also be feelings of I'm not good enough, or I'll never make it, or I don't have this, or whatever. BS, dude. BS. Screw that. We all know that's not the truth, but there are some feelings here for Pentacles again, showing me that like we don't know all of the details yet. So this week, I feel like I know what card we're going to get, but it's about relying on your own intuition and your own personal understanding, because I don't think all the details are going to be like clear for you guys this week. Bottom of the deck, offer assistance with gratitude and love. Okay. I understand the entire experience can offer value. I understand the entire experience can offer value. And that's what you're getting right now is like a valuable experience, but it's like, it doesn't look like it now, but it's artistic. It's like art, what your life looks like going through this transformation. And your energy is cleansing. People attract to you. And I love that. So I do feel like you're going to be looking hot this week. Like no matter what it is you're experiencing, like you look good. You're feeling okay. You're feeling good. It's like external events that are trying to like poke at you. It doesn't feel like anything that you can't overcome yourself. You know what I mean? I hope that was okay. Nobody likes a storm warning, but when you get the strength after the storm warning, like after you work out and like 2 days later you feel like super strong, that's what I see. That's the kind of week it is. It's like making you stronger. All right, who's next? Let's see. Leos are probably like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. I'm sorry, my love. All right, what's next? Sagittarius. Sagittarius is next. Do we have any Sagittariuses in the building? What's going on this week for my Sagittariuses, please? Sag, internal energy. Damn. Sag, helpful. Things are coming into balance for you, Sagittarius. Things are coming into balance. But there is a little bit of a silence. It's like loud and then silence. And then loud and then quiet. It's weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in. Okay, dang. Let's get into your overall energy here. I've got the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So this is where it's loud. This is where Spirit's asking you to communicate your truth, to open up and accept your voice. Your voice carries a particular vibration with it. And when people hear it, like if it's your people, like they will attract to you. I feel like there's a need for you to kind of expand your wings on this here, Sagittarius, and kind of bring your voice out into the open. That's paired with the Empress, okay? So there's going to be some sort of creativity that's associated with communication here this week for you. I think communication and the way you do it is going to open up some opportunities for you for abundance or for growth here. And it does kind of seem like there's like an elevation in status or stature here as well because of that new communication that you're opening up. Internally, though, I've got the High Priestess paired with the 2 of Swords, so this is where we get silent again. She is contemplating. There's a contemplative sort of feeling internally. You're kind of taking everything as a reflection of yourself. I feel like you're doing some like really good work internally this week. I also see feelings are pretty calm, but you may be feeling like you don't know all the details of a current situation, which is why you're kind of taking some time to be pensive about it. So this week, I do see a little bit of pensive energy, seeing your reflection in everything that happens to gain like further perspective. And then your helpful energy here is balance, which is definitely what we want to see, especially when it comes to strength and the Hierophant. You may realize this week, Sag, that you've got more tools to work with than what you knew. Like maybe some new tools that you didn't know that you had are coming up. Like maybe new contacts with new people, especially with that communication card in the beginning. I do think that like the way you speak is going to be so heavy this week. It's like your words really count and really matter. I also think that you've set up your boundaries pretty well. So this week, I don't think you're going to be having any issues with boundaries. But once again, this does feel like a status uplift here, where we're kind of raising our status in some sort. So that looks really nice, Sag. Balance coming through, noticing you've got more tools to work with. Bottom of the deck. My feelings matter, but they do not make my decisions. And that's why you're pausing on any sort of decisions. I don't know, at least in the beginning of the week, the first 2 days, today and tomorrow, it looks like you're kind of pausing on decisions. You're not really acting on it quite yet. You're catching a vibe first. I release the past and live fully in the present moment. Easy enough. And you bring stability, a rock-hard foundation. People can truly trust in you. Alrighty, and that is what I have for Sag for the week. Do I have any Sages in the building? Can I get a crystal ball emoji? Yay, thanks guys. Alright. Next, we have Aries. Seriously, we got Leo, Sag, and Aries. Just like all the fire signs right there. So I guess we could have just chunked it up with fire. Aries is next. Happy birthday, all my Aries. Let's go. What? All right. Aries, what do we have for you this week? My sister's in Aries. Internal energy looks fire. Helpful energy here, please, for the week. Clarification. Right there. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I'm having a really calm, cool, and collected day today. What do we have over here? Dang, that flew out. Ooh. Okay, decisions happening here. It looks like you're in the leader seat this week here, Aries. You, literally on the bottom of the deck. You are, taking control, taking charge. You know exactly how you want your structures to be. You're deciding how, things are going to be ran right now. Especially today and tomorrow. I feel like you're deciding, I want to end that. I want to start this. This doesn't even need to be in my house anymore. All those types of decisions are being made. Why, baby? Because your overall energy is the temple path. And that is literally the direction that you should be going. What I mean by that is what your soul has chosen to do in this incarnation. You are following that path. And it does seem like you are stepping up those steps and going through it this week. You're kind of riding the waves as well. Alternatively, you could be dealing with a water sign, perhaps a masculine. But alternatively, it's you. And you are kind of riding the waves. No matter how anybody else feels or tries to make you feel, you are still in control of what direction, or not, maybe not what direction. It's kind of like you're letting the waves take you, but you're more in control of your feelings. You're not going to fall off your seat. You're riding these waves. And why? Because there's trust there, Aries, that it's taking you to your temple path, and that it is. Internally, I've got 6 of Cups, so there's like a psychic feel to you guys this week for sure. Internally, I think that especially with making these decisions, like I said, you are noticing what the past held for you, what the future could potentially hold for you, and you are noticing what needs to stay, what needs to go, and there's this prospect for the future that you can actually see, which is cool. However, you won't be letting go of everything. It does look like you are keeping some things tied up for yourself here. You're not releasing absolutely everything. It's like your values have strengthened and you're holding on to those more than anything else. So that's why other things are falling off, Values come first, baby. Helpful energy is choose wisely. And it was like, for what? And it seems like it could be an investment or a work opportunity or working with others, somebody else coming in to invest in your work or you investing in somebody else's. But it's like a partnership, a trio thing happening here. And Spirit wants to make sure that you are following the direction that's going to lead you to more of your solar plexus chakra, which is the commitment, the excitement for yourself, commitment to actually follow through with goals that you make. And there's a lot of self-confidence here as well. So the direction that's going to give you those things is the direction they want you to go into. Or, because it's going to be best for you. But once again, you are literally riding the wave, so I don't think that you have too much to worry about here. Let's get some, affirmations for Aries. Whoa. Too many. Can we consolidate that, please? Sure. They sure did consolidate that. Bottom of the deck, solutions flow through me freely. Solutions flow through me freely. And that's what it looks like. You're like riding the waves of solutions. It's leading you to your temple path. So we've got celebrate with kind words from the soul. So especially when you're in this moment where you can see the future, you can see the past, and you're like, okay, what's going on? I think that the Spirit's trying to have you be supportive of yourself as you're making these types of decisions. Like, we don't want to go into a negative sort of mind state, because you'll manifest more of that. Especially this week, you were strong. Oh, it came out with 2. Yes. So enjoy the process. Change has started. That's what they consolidated those messages into. Enjoy the process. Change has started. And I trust myself and my path. Aries, card drop for you. I'm done. Oh, let's go. I hope Cancer's reading is that good. Damn. All right, if we have any Aries in the building, can I get a crystal ball emoji in the comments? If you guys heard this reading and you resonated with it, you resonate with it. It doesn't have to be just for Aries, especially if you're hearing it right now. Alrighty, so we got Aries done. Yes, yay, thank you. You're a Scorpio? Ooh, I already did it. Three switch, and I vein right into you. Oh. Virgo, you are next. Do we have any Virgos in the building? All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get started. What do we have for your overall energy for this week? Overall energy for Virgo. Helpful, internal energy. Ooh, and helpful. Helpful energy. Yay, you made it right on time. Woohoo! Ooh, that helpful energy looks good, baby. All right. Clarification, because you know I need it. What is going on up here? One more, please. I see. And internally? Dang, did you see those fly out? They were ready. That's what it's talking about. All right, and let's go ahead. Yep, that was fast as well. Okay, cool. So, for you as well here, Virgo, I feel like you're riding the waves. Like, nothing anybody says, nothing anybody does is going to, like, make you fall off of your seat. Punto. Punto. Period. Nobody's going to make you fall off of your seat, no matter what happens. But somebody's going to try. Somebody's going to try. Your overall energy here is hostilities. It's paired with the 3 of Wands and the King of Wands as well. Got one more card here, but we'll talk about it. First off, I feel like you are in preparation of making a new step or taking a next step or, yeah, taking the next step, we'll say. And you're like, okay, I think I know my direction. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to build over here, what have you. But I do feel like somebody else is coming in with some hostilities verbally or communicatively. Like they're coming in trying to say something. I feel, once again, that these people are moving from a place of emotion because this guy couldn't even remember to put his helmet back on. He got so mad so quickly, he said, I'm going to go right now. Not worried about his own protection. I think that you are already protected. I feel like this person's coming towards you, and it does feel like a King of Wands energy. This could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries, but it's probably not Aries. I had a really good reading. But yeah, it does feel like somebody is kind of like maybe trying to stress you out or give you extra things to worry about. Or what about this? Did you think about this detail? Oh, you want to go that direction? What about this? Maybe you're not good enough. Like, oh, wait a minute. Nope. No, thank you. So yeah, that's what's happening overall here. It's just one little piece of the week that I see. Internally, I've got 8 of Cups. That's paired with the Magician and the Moon. So these cards literally flew out of the deck, and this card is wanting to fly. There's you separating yourself from something, running away, moving away. You're leaving something in the past, leaving something behind, and that's internally. Usually the things that you're leaving behind with this card are emotional, like emotional things that drag you down. It's just too heavy to carry, and you're really like moving away from that right now and moving into a different aspect or space of your mind. And that's probably where you're headed right now, other than your 3D life where you're headed somewhere internally. It feels like you are actively facing away from the negative thoughts or the feelings that keep drowning you or keep trying to bring you down and making your earth muddy, you know, with the water. You're really facing a different direction to see it, like what you can get if you focused on this instead, is what it feels like. I also think that you'll notice that there's a little bit of uncertainty or unsurety with some of the feelings that you have, and that's why you're going towards a different direction that's more strong and more fulfilling. You will have the ability to create something new this week internally. You might have a new idea come up out of nowhere. Helpful energy is sacral chakra, baby, hot. This is sexual and creative energy that's opening up for you, where you could have been, you could have had fear of judgment, repressing those feelings, repressing your feelings in general, wounded emotions, secrets, inability to express yourself. Now that's opening. And that could actually also have to do with certain parts of your body, like the bladder, the kidney, reproductive system, the lower abdomen, and your 5 senses. If anything was going on with those areas, it looks like those are releasing themselves now, and you're feeling a lot better in that area. I also see your energy coming out here pretty nice. Once again, this is you right here. King of Pentacles looking fire. Let's go, Virgo. But somebody is on their way. You see that? Like, those are the hostilities that I'm talking to you about. Like, somebody's trying to come in to disturb your peace, and it's not working. But just be aware of that. Don't be weary of it. Just be aware of that, because if that does happen, I do think you're going to have the will and the say-so to be like, nah, I'm good. Or I don't have to buy into what you want me to buy into. It feels like a little test. And my rising sign is Virgo, so yay. It's not bad, but it's like, it's character building. We'll call it character building. Bottom of the deck. I am proud of myself and my progress despite the energy that surrounds me. I'm proud of myself and my progress despite the energy that surrounds me. So it's somebody around you in your vicinity. They may be jealous because you're doing something that they couldn't, or maybe you're younger than them and you're doing something and they wish they could have done it or something like that. I release past anger and hurt, then fill myself with peaceful thoughts. So keeping yourself balanced and riding those waves instead of falling into the water and into the trap. Don't fall into the trap. Celebrate with kind words from the soul. When you release this pattern or this habit or this emotional baggage, that's when it's like you need to be able to nurture yourself back to health here. Yes, that's it right there. And you bring stability, a rock hard foundation. People can truly trust in you. And this is what I'm saying. Everything that's good that's happening, I'm not even seeing it. They're telling me about something else. But it's like there's something really good happening for you this week, Virgo. And like somebody's trying to come in and throw you off your rocker. But it's not gonna work. They can suck it. Y punto. All right. That means period in Spanish. Period. All right, that's for my Virgos. You guys, if you guys are Virgos, can I get your crystal ball emojis in the comments? Just telling me that you heard the reading. You don't have to like it. I know. Yes, I love those emojis. Thank you. Thank you, absolutely true. Yay. So happy to hear it. Thank you. All right, guys, let's see who's next. I'm like waiting for Cancer real patiently right now. Like anytime now. We got 3 left. It's got to be one of these. All right, what do we have? We have Cancer. Let's go. Thank you. All right. Ooh, I'm nervous. It better be a good week. What do we got? Cancer of the week, please. Ooh, that was a clean break. Nice. Internal energy for Cancer. Okay. Helpful energy for Cancer. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of feminine energy in these cards right now. I feel like the feminine side is probably coming out a little bit more this week. More gentle, more nurturing, more understanding. No Not like that's all feminine embodies. You know, I'm not saying that. But please be good, right, dude? Love your eyeshadow. Thanks so much. I did it myself. Duh. And that right there, please. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Make a decision. Too many. For that last row for helpful energy, please. Oh my God, what is that? Yes, let's go. So first and foremost, our overall energy is 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And when you see this, you think of messages, ideas from the ethers, like some sort of idea that you wouldn't have been able to pull off yourself or conclude yourself. You're getting downloads from the ethers. So, and that's actually paired with the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is the hardest ace to get, so it's like pretty much the best one. I feel like you guys this week, Cancer, are going to be able to download a massively beautiful idea that's really going to allow you to create your own pathway. So it does seem like a little bit of contemplative energy is going to happen here, where you have to like stay silent and actually be able to download the message. But wow, that looks really good. Internally, I've got Queen of Swords. So this is a little bit cold, a little bit black and white here. It doesn't feel super cold, but it feels like removed, like retracted. I think you're looking at the facts. You could be writing a lot this week as well, kind of writing down your thoughts, journaling, or working on a book even. But it does seem like there is a little bit of a freedom in that silence for you here, Cancer, where you're able to kind of let your hair down because you're alone and you don't have to, nobody's like observing you, so you could just be. To clarify that, I've actually got the 4 of Cups, Hanged Man, and the 6 of Cups. So for some of my Cancers here, you guys could be thinking about some old past history stuff, maybe relationships, and that could be any type of relationship, like parental, emotional, but you are seeking more enlightenment, and I feel like you're going to find it there. However, others may see you as being like a little bit like, oh no, thank you, I'm good, or you know, if they try and reach out and you might not be as like open to it, maybe. That's kind of what it looks like. So, but it's because you're like trying to focus and trying to get this beautiful idea that's being offered to you here. And that's just one part of the week, of course. And your helpful energy here is fertility. Let's go. This is the ability to create something new, to open up and allow. All 3 of these ladies here have their hair down, and I want to mention that because I think there's a relaxation that's coming to you this week, Cancer, where you're more relaxed within yourself, and you're not so like fight or flight, not so flighty, not so fighty. It's like just kind of chilling, allowing. So yeah, fertility is here. Those ideas, I feel like you're going to be downloading that idea like sometime in the beginning of the week, and then later on in the week, there's like it grows like it's one of those magic beans, like it grows really fast. Ooh, really? I'm excited for that. That sounds good. And like each little branch here holds the ability to make more life. Like I don't know what it is, but whatever comes down is going to be juicy. That's paired with the devil. And that was like, oh, what? But I think that because of this freedom that you're gaining here, there's either a codependency, there could be an addiction. Well, you can call that codependency too, but either way, it's going to be brought into the light because you're feeling so strong. I feel like that's going to really be what breaks the chain here for you, where you were like nervous about releasing something or starting on something new because you still had this lingering or something like that. Yeah. New horse farm. Wow, so cool. I used to always want a horse when I was little. Ooh, look back 6 months. I wonder what that is. It could be manifestations coming through now that you would try to manifest about 6 months ago. So Spirit wants you to look back 6 months to see what you were manifesting. That way, when it manifests, you can give yourself some credit. I only make choices that are supportive of my healthy lifestyle. If you were wondering what I do, I only make choices that are supportive of my healthy lifestyle. Let's go. The card, right? Ideas come and go. Here it is. Ideas come and go. Write them down to avoid overwhelm. What that's telling us right now is that this message that's coming down to you, or this like grand idea that you're going to be like available to, or it's going to make itself available to you, write it down, because as quickly as it came in is as quickly as it's going to leave. Remember, Jasmine, write it down, write it down, write it down. Got it. All right, Cancer, and that's for you. If you guys heard your reading, will you leave a crystal ball emoji in the comments section? Let's go. This is fire. That was good. That was good. That was good. Sweet. Aquarius. Aquarius is next. Do we have any Aquariuses in the building? Yes, thank you guys. I love seeing crystal balls in there. They're so pretty. Aquarius for the week. Man, I was ready. I was like, I'm ready. I feel like there's an I'm ready sort of. Oh, again? Internal energy for Aquarius this week. Fire, fire, let's go. Aquarius. Helpful energy. Pisces best for last. Yup. Ooh, okay, cool. Let me get some clarification here. Oh, I see. No more waiting. We're acting now. And what's here? And we're making great time, guys. Dang. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm reaching out to quite a few different Aquariuses, so I'm going to give all the options that I have here, okay? So just bear with me while we get to yours. First and foremost, overall energy. Yep, hostilities. And that is actually paired with the Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands. The advice here is not to act emotionally and not to react emotionally. There are some communication rifts that you could be dealing with this week from something that's been growing for you. I think you're growing something, or something's growing that you're like that you've already started to do, or something like that. And somebody's trying to come in. You could be defensive even. It could be like a defensive sort of thing. But you are really taking authority here. It seems like there's like a protection over you. I feel a lot of protection here for you, Aquarius. Like you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your investments, you're protecting your knowledge and your understanding. That's definitely happening. I also think that if there's any sort of decision making that you're trying to do right now, it doesn't seem like we've got all the details yet, but what it does look like is that you're taking authority to get them, is what it feels like. So if you don't have all the details surrounding a decision or a direction, Spirit says that you are going to have the energy to kind of get up and find those things that you're missing in order to do that. Internally, oh my goodness, Aquarius, freaking King of Wands. And that's actually paired with the Seven of Pentacles and Three of Wands. So here, I think that you've been waiting on something to show fruit or to bear fruit. You're like, damn, dude, I planted you like 7 months ago. Where the heck are my peaches? You know? And because of that, it's almost like you're considering a different direction, or maybe like you made a path and now you're going to kind of go off the path a little bit, making small changes here and there is kind of what it seems like. Directing yourself in the way that's going to bear fruit. And you're, once again, we got Queen of Wands and King of Wands. There's authority that you are taking this week. And it seems like, you know what? I've been waiting so damn long for this. I'm just going to start building over here. We'll wait for that. I'm not going to sit there and wait for it. I'm going to wait while I'm building something else. And like you are kind of using your time really wisely this week. Once again, taking authority on those decisions. I think you are kind of building something new here, or additional, like an addition maybe to that. I don't know. You're looking good though. You were looking really good this week too. And your helpful energy is solitude. So what's going to help you kind of get through these changes and like the direction shifts is solitude. Also giving yourself some credit for what you've already overcome. You've overcome some tower moments. You've rebuilt those towers here, Aquarius. You have overcome these multiple tumultuous mountains as well. And now you're kind of giving yourself some credit for that this week. Some of the Aquariuses that I'm reaching out to here have dealt with a third-party situation. Somebody who was lying to them, and they were being a little bit sneaky here, trying to sneak around and lie with a third-party situation. It does seem like there could be other options for you, my love. Two other people that could be coming into the picture while you are expressing this solitude where you didn't even expect it. For others of you, this could have been a situation where somebody was hiding information from you. It could have been a friend. Maybe they're the ones who are trying to bring hostilities, but it's like you don't really care. You're separating yourself. Whatever hostility somebody's trying to bring to you, you're separating yourself and you're blocking it off so they can't get to you. That could be what you're building here, is like better boundaries as well. But you will have an immense amount of energy to make these decisions that are difficult and reground yourself in the direction that you're looking into going to. So let's get some affirmations here. Thank you, my love. Ooh, thanks for the roses. Bottom of the deck. My feelings matter, but they do not make my decisions. So if you are feeling feisty or super protective, your feelings matter, but they do not make your decisions, because I feel like you could run into something without being completely protected here, Aquarius. So, just make sure that you know all the details before you step foot into the fight, We've got, you bring exciting fire to the world, initiate. That came out over the King of Wands here, so appropriate. They want you to initiate on something. You've been sitting around waiting for a little while, maybe even waiting for the perfect moment to move forward on something when there will never be one. You have to take that moment and you have to make that moment. And that's what they're telling you to do here. And your energy is cleansing. People attract to you. So once again, I do feel like you're going to be getting some new opportunities here with somebody else. If you've been dealing with issues in the love department, with a third party or fears of a third party, you're overcoming that this week as well. So yes, Aquarius, if I have you in the chat, can I get crystal ball emojis if you heard your reading? And if anybody did just so happen to miss their reading, it will be posted in my, my YouTube channel, and that's Jasmine's Tarot on YouTube. Hey, Jim. Alrighty, and last but most certainly and definitely not least, my darling, we have Pisces. Pisces in the building. Let's go. Thanks for the follows, guys. I'm trying to get to 10K. I really appreciate it if you press that little plus sign. Oh, Alicia. Thank you, my love. All right, Pisces, let's see what we got this week. Overall energy, please. Clean break. Pisces. Wow, everything feels real organized for you this week, for sure. Pisces, helpful? Yes! Something's going on in the home sphere, too. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarification. Right here. Ooh, nice! Dang. All right. Beautiful. Ooh, lots of manifestations coming through for you guys this week as well. I feel like maybe about 6 to 8 months ago, you guys could have really been wishing or wanting for something, and now we're kind of starting to see it come into your atmosphere. Helpful, Overall energy here is action. So I do like this a lot. It feels like there's going to be some information that kind of drops in on you, like those manifestations that I'm telling you are entering your environment here or your atmosphere. I feel like a piece of information, something really juicy, is kind of coming down to you to make you want to take action. This actually might have to do with somebody trying to communicate negatively with you in a way where it's like a one-upping energy. Like, you did this to me, well, you did this to me, and, that's not really helpful. So that's kind of the vibe that I feel is happening. You're taking action, and you're pulling yourself together. I don't think you're going to be acting immaturely this week, but it does seem like somebody might want you to. I feel like there's a want for you to be immature about something. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Yeah, so we are taking action, information coming through. A lot of vibrancy, a lot of growth happening here, because internally I've got Knight of Cups. Yes, I hope so. Knight of Cups here. This is showing me a different perspective. I feel like before you could have been looking at your internal body, yourself, your life so far, like, oh my gosh, it's nothing but rot, or not all Pisces think that way, but you know, you could have been just pressuring yourself a lot on what you have or haven't accomplished. And now there's a different perspective coming to you, to where you see that same land that you were looking at before. And instead of thinking, oh my gosh, it's so barren, I don't have enough, or look at that, my plants are rotting. Instead, you're like, okay, I've got a lot of room to plant. There's a different perspective that you're taking on the same situation. So yeah, a positive new direction in perspective happening here. And I do think that it's about planting something new. It's about making your own pathway here, what you want it to look like, the direction you would like it to go in, as far as we can decide, right? But yeah, your perspective is changing, and it does seem like you're ready to kind of build something more, plant new seeds, allow yourself to try your hand at something new here. There could be a really beautiful opportunity in those trials that you're experiencing right now. Helpful energy is foundation and achievement, and this is where I feel something new could be coming into the home here. You guys could be looking to move. You could be looking to maybe furniture in the house, or doing the wall or the floor or restroom or something. You could be like renovating. You could be moving, or this could be a new, not new, but a business deal that's going really well, and you're just more comfortable right now. You just got your housing. Yay! Perfect then. That's what it looks like. You're kind of analyzing the world from different eyes now here, Pisces. There's been a big shift that's happened for you. I don't know if it's happening this week or if it happened last week, but it's occurring this week. And that's where you're kind of like taking a stand and being proud of what you've done, and you're excited to kind of take a new step forward. There's also 3 horses here and 3 people here. So yeah, maybe you're doing it with a group or telling somebody about it, I'm not sure. But yeah, okay, cool. That was fast. Bottom of the deck, you are protected. If you feel it's right, leap. If you feel it's right, take that action. Ideas come and go. Write them down to avoid overwhelm. I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of information here, and the details are going to matter. So if you can write everything down, it's going to be more helpful, and it'll put less pressure on your mind to have to remember it all, because you're going to need that brain space to look at everything you want to plant, baby. Helpful, or another one. Offer supportive suggestions. Stay positive. Yeah, that is helpful, actually. So yeah, offer supportive suggestions. Stay positive, and that's internal right here. Staying positive while you're looking at the new, the prospect of what you could plant and what you can do. If you don't succeed the first time, don't stop. You know what I mean? Keep pushing. And your last one. I find joy in the most simple things throughout my day. I find joy in the most simple things throughout my day. And that would occur with like a nice little slowing down, taking some time to smell the flowers, to embrace something or someone. It's really taking the time out of your day to find the beauty that already exists there. So yeah, Pisces, that was for you. If you guys resonated with any of these readings, leave a crystal ball emoji in the comments section. Let's fill that baby up with the purple. Yeah, that was awesome. You guys are fantastic.